Quinn with PTSD while Black. Today, I want to talk about perception. I want to talk about 1,001 things. But this week, I've really recognized with the humidity being high, my spine has been hurting a lot, and I've had to not go out into social situations because I was in too much pain to function. And I know now being in pain triggers is stress to the body, and stress triggers possible seizures. So I have to allow myself to rest. But one thing that I was noticing is the more that I stay in chronic pain, the more diminished I feel about myself. I've recognized that I've associated pain with being I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough to be healthy kind of thing. I'm recognizing that there's this subtle belief, or this subtle, yeah, it's a subtle belief that I've accepted that because I'm in pain, I'm not good enough. And this week, I've challenged that. I've actually challenged that belief a bit this week with recognizing, okay, so I'm in pain, so I stretch, so I exercise. And I move a little slower, but that's okay. And I'm worthy of healing. Some people are more susceptible to hypnosis. I'm definitely one of those. And I recognized this week that I was doing some hypnosis of my own mind of staying stuck in pain. Um, and it was good to release that. And what was funny is that I found, like, because Sunday I was like last Sunday I was just bedridden, couldn't move. But on Monday, I got dressed and I went to the grocery store and I did my shopping. I had been doing exercises and stretching, and I got dressed, and I noticed as I was going through the store, men kept looking at me, and I'm like, what? I thought they were looking at the scars on my arm. I thought they were looking at the fat on my arm or whatever. They were looking at my chest and this face because it's beautiful. In fact, and what I realized is when I was in the checkout line, one guy's like, ma'am, I just have to tell you, you look very beautiful today. And that was just like, oh, a surprise. I realized that I allow myself to be in that pain becomes this focus that's right here, that I don't get to see the rest of me. And it was like a good thing to see on a day where I've taken care of myself. I carry myself differently because I value myself. And it was good to acknowledge that and validate that experience. Or have it validated by someone else. And it happened the next day too. I had a guy following me through Walmart. It was really weird. No, at first I thought it was like people thinking I'm shoplifting, but it was a black guy who was following me. And kept trying to make up excuses to have conversations with me. He's like, oh, I couldn't find what I was looking for here. Do you know where the Target is? I'm like, I just moved here. I don't know where Target is. So it was just kind of interesting. It's like these things of, I think of when someone is living with chronic pain, that they're miserable, they're pitiful, that they can't exercise, that they can't have sex, that they can't take care of themselves. Like, I'm unworthy of doing my hair, and I actually did my hair this week too. While I was experiencing the lower back pain, I went ahead and did my hair in sections. Yes, it gave me neck pain, but I felt better that I actually, took the time to actually style my hair, doing all the washing as a natural black woman. That says something, because that's hours of crap that you have to deal with. So like I've realized, like, I have been putting myself into this societal portrayal or expectation, or the movie portrayal of what someone with chronic pain must be doing, must be experiencing. And I'm seeing how I put myself in that little ball that I can only have this much of an experience. And this week was a week of just kind of challenging those messages that I keep repeating back over to myself again and again, and realizing, yes, I do experience chronic pain. And some days it's really bad, and some days it's not so bad at all. But on the days that I accept it, that it's here, and that I'm in this moment, that I can't actually move the ways that I would like to, but I surrender to the situation, the more release I'm finding I have. So I just wanted to speak to that. And by the way, sex is good. If I'm going to be in pain, it needs to be for a good reason, okay? Um, yeah, if I'm going to be sore afterwards, all right, at least I had fun. That's kind of, and that's something I'm actually allowing myself to be as a sexual creature, a sexual being, and to be amorous with my husband. And like, yes, tilting my head one way to kiss does hurt my neck. So I stop, or I change positions of the way that we're kissing, or what have you. Um, but it's about just being a whole person and not just this image of pain being a big factor of my life. I, I don't know. Yeah, because I've just made it into this big old thing, but it's a part of me. Just as much as I am black, just as much as I'm a woman, but not because I'll permanently be black, I'll permanently be a woman, and I'll probably to some degree experience chronic pain, but it won't be forever, and it won't be all the time, and it will fluctuate. And I'm learning to accept that this is a part of my life, but it's not all of my life. And just like as a black person, I'm not a monolith. I'm not the stories of what people tell me that a black woman's supposed to be on TV, or what a woman is supposed to be, as some sort of toy to make men happy. I'm learning to accept me and as having the value that I possess. And it's been a very interesting process of just accepting this reality and not staying stuck and limited, just for this week, around what pain really means to me. So yeah, I just had to share this because it's kind of like breaking the mold of these expectations that get placed on us. All right, till next time, kids. Peace.